Hello again, this is Theopponent, and my second run for Coin-Op Classic 2023 as Elevator Action returns. This is any percent world record attempt, and by that I mean, in July of this year I set the world record speed run for any percent, and my splits as of July of this year, they look like this. I'd like to try beating it today because my world record is 13 minutes 30, but I know there's a good amount of time to save. You can look at my sum of best here. I'll try to discuss what went into this run, because any percent here means you're allowed to continue, and you want to use as many lives as you can for strategic death warping and refilling bombs. So this isn't just simple credit feeding, but strategic loss of life. Let's see as we get there. So begin as soon as I get a credit going. And don't be fooled by the speed stats. Jad is actually the #1 character all round, especially for speed. I'll explain. I already messed up my split, oh well. So the beginning of stage 1, the first door is fairly straightforward. I don't really need to shoot anything here, it's just habit. On the red door, there's actually a wide range where you can actually reach the red door and immediately throw yourself off a cliff. So you don't have to wait for this elevator. Then do it again. And, oh, I'm already messing this up. Actually overran the gap there. I have to really hustle now. That was a death warp I did. I repositioned very close to the next red door. Make this jump here. And then here we're taking advantage of iframes. So you're allowed to fall one story while you're in iframes. Or technically 1.99. And that's stage 1, and I made committed a couple of errors already. Not a good sign. So the plot here is terrorists have planted a bomb all over the city, and we're in a hurry to remove them all. Not even time to use the front door. Just run. Jad has a very unusual stride when he runs. You saw earlier he's able to just cross over that gap. We're doing that in this stage. And the elevator was not positioned properly there, so it held me up for a second. The stage has 2 sections that's infested with RNG. Really, my ability to get world record, it's almost entirely determined by RNG on stage 3 in particular. You'll see when we get there. Just throw bombs here. He has proximity bombs that will detonate after, I think, 15 seconds, or when somebody gets close, and it throws shrapnel all around. Very good for clearing out these rooms of enemies, of which there are several in this game. We're not going to be needing them when we're going, so we'll just use as many as you feel like. I'm crouching when I'm shooting because I don't want to get melees. Melee attacks will mess up your positioning. Enter here, Darius Airlines. Position yourself here so your foot's on the footwell here. And notice that the people on the left are just leaving. They are despawning at the fastest possible rate. Get your positioning here and let's have as many enemies you need to shoot. Let's wait here until their commander shows up in red. Why you stumble to death? Take a walk into the left edge. This is very important setup here for a huge skip. Skip one entire floor. That's an enormous time save that, as far as I can tell, only Jad can do reliably. Edie can do it too, but I don't have a consistent way to do it. And Cart? Less said about Cart, the better. I don't see any upside for him. I'm not running the record for him. Okay, this... Okay, we'll just go over here. Position myself right next to the exit. See if we can... Okay. It's gonna say the thing. Isn't that the dream? Right on the top of your dirigible? Oh, you declare to everybody they're gonna crash the old order? Stage 3, this is RNG hell, or heaven, depending on how this goes. By the way, the reason I'm running player 2 side is that player 2 spawns very slightly further to the right than player 1. in stages 2 and 3. It's the only reason. Need every chance I can get. Let's see if I can make this. Didn't make it, too early. Anyway, that would have saved me 6 seconds. I'm manipulating the elevator cycles here. I jammed the elevator. Moving it up and moving off of it at the same time. Then I have to make an important jump here. If I had good RNG, there would be a trenchcoat man. Jump. Over there already to take the elevator down early, but not looking likely I'll get the world record tonight, but hopefully within 15 seconds of it if I don't mess up anything else. Take that. Jam the elevator again. Throw a bomb. And I was attempting another death warp there, but it didn't work out because the timing there is kind of tight. I actually don't know if it saves time, but I like doing it because it would put me closer to the next elevator. This is the only point in the game where I prefer the M. Jad's lower firing rate on the machine gun is actually makes him the best at using it because enemies have iframes after they take shots, the ones that have more than 1 HP. And since Jad fires them the slowest, he saves the most bullets when he uses it. ED uses it too quickly and Card is in the middle as far as that goes. Just move up here as fast as we can and dodge that turret whenever we have to. Take a hit, just fine. Let's see if I can make this jump. So I can save time there. Cycles here didn't favor me, so I'm not gonna get an optimal stage 3 tonight. Oh. Waste some shots here so you don't get melee attacks when you... I didn't... I think I killed that guy too soon. Either way, that's a huge time loss there. I'd reset if I was doing real runs. Don't jam this elevator. You might be tempted to, but you don't have to. Normally there would be a guy upstairs there to bring it down early. This guy will, though. He has completed his duties. We'll discharge him honorably. I break open that because sometimes that container contains health. Now, this is the most RNG-laden part in the game. Everything here is completely random. I don't have a consistent strategy for this section. So, I just throw as many bombs as I can and hope it takes less time than normal. But there's no telling when each wave of 6 dudes will appear, or where. Sometimes they stagger, which means they take longer to bottom out. Break open this box of bombs, bring some upstairs. And then throw all my bombs like the game, without regard for the consequences. Because they actually have iframes every time they get hit. And the only way to reset it is either wait, I think, 1 full second or hit another guy. And so we throw a bomb. The shrapnel will hopefully hit somebody else. I don't think this is a good stage 3. Actually, it's not bad. I just count the number of times the music loops to determine if that was good or bad. I did what I could. Also good because I have at least 2 bombs, which I need for stage 4. Stage 4 has less RNG, but I like to tell myself that it has RNG anyway, so I don't feel as bad when I mess up the execution. Because this is the most execution-heavy part of the entire run. You have some freedom in how you deal with this, because you're waiting for this elevator here. Now, I need to open that red door as fast as I can and then jump. Do a long jump. Because this game has physics. It adds the vector of the elevator movement to your upward jump. You can take advantage of that. I think open that a little bit too late. Missed that. That jump's hard to get. It saves the cycle if you get it, but too bad if you don't. Let's see if I don't want to be a hero here. Damage boost there. Another reason Jet is really good. His largest health total allows aggressive damage boosting that no one else can do. Also, when he runs into people, he damages them. Oh, don't blink. Wait a moment after exiting that door so you absorb a bullet with your iframes. That was an almost good stage 4, if not the thing. Stage 5, this is where 1cc attempts go to die. Also, where any percent attempts go to die if the 5 elevators can't be brought to heel. Keep running here. Force to scroll the screen downward, and these elevators will be in the correct positions. Now, double tap there to fall down the elevator shaft. Okay. We need the screen to scroll downward here. Those 5 elevators are the source of all your troubles in this stage. Throw a bomb here. It's taking their time moving. And then restart. Oh, never mind. Now I need to actually stall a little bit here. I need those elevators to move all the way to the bottom, or there will be trouble. There's already trouble. Never mind. This one's through. Oh well, I'll improvise. Normally what I would do is go here, spawn in front of the red door, and hurry. Okay, that almost worked out. Well, that section didn't work out, but the rest of it will. RNG, what can you do? Throw a bomb there. Jump. Take the hit if you have to. Throw a bomb. Who cares? Make sure the screen doesn't scroll up too high, though. And if you prevent the scroll from scrolling upward, those elevators will always be exactly where you want them to be. You don't have to wait any cycles out. Wait in here, because I need the elevator on the bottom right to be in the lower position when I make my move. And those dudes mess it up. Hurry. Well, what I wanted to do... Well, those guys are supposed to bring that down. I'm gonna jam that elevator. And by jamming that elevator up there after opening the red door, the screen again does not scroll the way it's supposed to. So these cycles are where you want them to be. But, take a hit here. I can do this. I wasn't positioned correctly anyway. Throw a bomb just for fun. You get some bonus points for hitting red suit early. No way, I'm gonna finish this in 2 minutes. Let's see if I can go for 14. Another thing here. Jam that elevator, run here. Sometimes the box contains bombs, but you never have to engage with those guys. Take this left elevator here. Now, this game is available on Steam under the S Tribute series, but it's a port of the Saturn version. Saturn version is almost perfect except for one weird change. The moment you set foot into one of these elevators, all 3 of them start going, so you have to actually jump over the first 2 to get to the one you want to go for speed running. As far as I know, that's the only real gameplay change it makes from arcade. Also, you can see how the screen is shimmering, like the aspect ratio is slightly off. That happens on real hardware. It's very strange. I don't know how to explain it. Just keep running. Just keep running. And these guys without fear. Jump. Red door. There's also huge enemy population here. Deceptively dangerous. We gotta wait for this. Throw a bomb here just because. Oh, that's good RNG. That guy brought it forward. Hang on. Jam it. I might have to take a death here. I'm gonna take a death here just for safety. I don't want to mess up the... There we go. Well, that's not ideal, but it's okay. Because if I die at a specific part at the end, that would suck. Kick the L. That's okay. I didn't really lose any time there because I had to wait for the elevator anyway. So it's actually not as bad as it looks. Now we have to wait for that elevator up there to start moving upward. The very frame it does, I make my move. But he delayed it. That's bad RNG. Take shots early because you don't want melee attacks when you have a rocket launcher. You should be firing your rockets. Fire there when you head starts peeking over the floor. Break that. Wait for that to move up. Take your shots here. Jump. Okay, this part is almost perfect. We need at least 7 shots for this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the correct way to break that with this enormous chest. I did not get under 14. I got 14:30. Oh, 14:25. Only 55 seconds slower than world record. Not fun though. So should go without saying that should play this game at your earliest convenience. It's really good. Hang on, did I have my clock over that thing the entire time? That's really embarrassing. Anyway, here's my thing here. Let's see, stages 3 and 5, the biggest hold-ups in this run. I can't believe I forgot to take my clock away. Oh well, we're on the cesspool anyway. I don't think you can skip these credits. So, thanks for all the GGs. I do plan on actually surpassing my record one of these days. This is just a good opportunity to do it in front of an audience. I'm gonna take this thing away. I apologize for not paying attention to that. I wasn't looking at chat at all, because I had to focus on that and struggle against RNG, and I did a ton of practice too. Anyway, I think we can move on to the next game right away, because I don't need to enter my name on that. Coming up next in the Coin Op Classic, more run and gun action with JJ Squawkers. Co-op run brought to you by Antol and Kevwatch. So, someone mentioned earlier this is a run and gun game. This is a run or gun game. You can't fire and move at the same time. It's very tactical in that respect. Anyway, you are watching the Coin Op Classic brought to you by Virtual Gaming Live TV. Stay tuned and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everyone.
We walk from here.